Part of the Chuan Group, Astronergy is an intelligent manufacturing company focusing on N-type TOPCon technology. With a footprint in over 140 countries and regions, Astronergy operates intelligent manufacturing facilities across China, with an additional factory in Thailand and 2 factories under construction in Turkey and the US. It has branches in countries including Germany, Spain, the US, Brazil and Australia, and focuses on markets in Europe, North and South America, and Asia Pacific. We're joined today by Chairman and CEO Chuan Lu.
Current industry situation is a kind of a challenge, but this solar industry is always dynamic. Chint was one of the manufacturing players since 2006. We have been experienced several cycles already, such as 2008 due to the financial crisis, and 2012 and 2013 because of some trade barrier, and also like 2018 due to the policy change in China. So basically, you have to be well prepared with your mindset. This is a cycling industry. So current situation is just part of this industry. That's from the utility side. And for the business side, I think there are several things we have been prepared for current situation. We call the 3D strategy. So, like the first D is differentiation. Even though currently the price is very competitive, but I think there are still a lot of customer value you can deliver, such as like the efficiency and the price, and also how to bring the customer the lowest LCOE, and also whether you can offer a better appearance of the product. And of course, customer will make a deal with you based on your previous delivery service and whether you respect the commercial term. So all of these, I think differentiation is still very important for this industry. Second D, I think, is downstream. Currently, the oversupply situation is because in past 3 years, there's a bottleneck for the polysilicon part. But after 3 years heavy investment, now the polysilicon bottleneck has been take over. So this is why I think the upstream business now is becoming more challenging compared to the downstream. So the downstream strategy is very important, like how you can balance your business value chain. So for Chint, we have a pretty good downstream. So that makes us a better financial situation at this moment. And also within Chint Group, we have electrical components business. That's a pretty rich cash flow business. And during this current situation, I think cash flow support from our other business bring us a highly advantages for the solar industry as well. So that's the second D. I think we do downstream and prepare well financial health. And the third, I think, is diversification. So, I mean, if you are only do one value chain, this will be very challenging. But Chint Astronergy, we have diversified ourselves with several business streams. Like we do, as I just mentioned, downstream, like project developments globally, residential rooftop business. And for manufacturing part, we are not just doing the solar module, solar cell, but also we do inverters and the storage system. And also we have our electrical components business. So basically, under a challenging situation, how to utilize different business streams to create synergy. I think that's a very important part as well. So back to November last year, I have internally several rounds of meeting arranged to work together with our team, how we can leverage with our different business stream and create synergy, help us to cross the industry cycle as soon as possible. So this, I think, 3D is our major strategy to, face this current situation. Yes, you are right. In last couple of years, Astronergy did quite a lot of capex investment, especially at the turning point of the PERC technology into the N-type TOPCon technology. So our view is like this industry technology improvement is always rapid. The most crucial part is like how you chase the opportunity and how you get this timing right. So from our viewpoint, previously Astronergy capacity is about 10 to 15 gigawatts level. So now the customer demands pretty significant module at the same period. So from the size wise, we are hardly compete with the industry leaders at that time. But after the turning windows, like for example the technology change, I think that's the best time for us to do the capacity expansion. Since everybody has to invest in additional capacity with new technology, but however, since our existing, by that time, the existing capacity is relatively small, so our burden is much less compared to our competitors. So this is why, to answer your question, in last 2 years, we invest a lot for the capacity expansion. The expansion size is difficult to decide. If you expand too much, now face the oversupply, then you may suffer more loss. But if you have too small expansion, then you cannot satisfy customer demands. So our viewpoint is like we should invest in capacity with decent size, which give us, in this industry now there are top 4 players, and the second tier also there are 4 companies. So we want to be the leading company in the second group rather than the first group. So that give us like space. If there's more technology improvement, I can still invest in additional capacity, which won't be, too big for us. So that's, I think, the decision why we invest that size. And also regarding the technology itself. So I think there are several technology streams as well in this industry. We pick TOPCon as our major technology at this moment. And the decision, actually, we are one of the first mover in this industry. But however, we have did our pilot line for quite a while. And we believe when you make the decision is like, our true choice is like 6 months. Maybe I keep 6 months distance with the first mover, because in this industry, the technology improvement really depends on the machinery supplier. So if 6 months later, I believe the machinery supplier already developed the second generation or even third generation of the machinery, and which brings you much higher efficiency and much lower cost. So that's the whole decision-making background with the last 2 years. So now I think in the industry, TOPCon N-type is the main portion. I see the data as like maybe 60 to 70% of the whole demand now switch into the N-type TOPCon. But however, today we bring to the SNEC show as our like N-type 4.0 technology. So that means in last 2 years, this technology has done like several rounds of a technical iteration. So today is the 4.0, and especially we are the first mover for ZBB TF TOPCon module, which substantially reduce the use of the silver paste and some other raw materials. And that means we also use less electricity, less water, and make the products more greener. And this is why I believe our products could be more competitive in future if there's a additional carbon, maybe carbon tax or carbon tariff from some foreign countries. And so far, our module capacity have reached 50 55 gigawatts, and with cell capacity around 50 gigawatts. And we have 11 manufacturing base. One is outside of China in Thailand, and 10 inside China. But however, we have another Turkish manufacturing base producing 1 to 2 gigawatts module, which will be ready in Q3. So that's the current plan. And by end of next year, I believe our capacity could reach around 70 gigawatts. Okay, so I answer the module shipment forecast first. So our target is doing 45 to 50 gigawatts. That's based on our capacity. So you know, during current period, I think most of players for module, they face a lot of pressure due to the competitive price, and also most of them face loss. So this is why they shut down some of the capacity. So the capacity utilization is about, I think average in this industry is about 70%. But since Astronergy have about 50 gigawatts capacity of cell, but if the real output I think is close to 45. So this is why our sales target is also based on this, is 45 to 50. So far we are utilizing 100% of our capacity. I think this is a very unique situation compared to our rivals in this industry. And also regarding next year's expectation, I think solar market is still on a growth trend. Every year, I believe there should be 20 to 30% increase. The reason is like most of the nations, they have their target of carbon neutral, and that's a sustainable demand driven from the policy side. And also, for the hydrogen part, because I mean, currently we talk most about the energy side carbon neutral, but from the transportation side, you do need hydrogen to support this industry to get carbon neutral target. So for hydrogen, you need definitely a lot of additional wind and solar energy. That will support a continuous growing situation for this industry. So we are very positive about the next year and even coming years of the solar business.